Good afternoon, I'm Arsenio Vincent, and today I will be visiting A&T University. I will be seeing two staff members from A&T Middle College and one student from A&T University. I want to get various amount of opinions on inequalities and how it affects the black community. Does inequalities amongst blacks still exist in America today? And if yes, why does it still exist?
Yes, I feel like inequalities amongst blacks still exist to this day. I feel like it's uh, it's something that's always going to be here. I feel like it's been here since the beginning of the time, since we were brought over here. I mean, the inequalities that I see a lot in the job markets, in the education system. You know, there's a lot of stereotypes against us. There's a lot of barriers placed up, against us. It's not as evident as I guess it used to be. It's more subliminal now, but yeah, I think it's still a lot of inequalities amongst blacks.
Okay, and you spoke on stereotypes. What stereotypes do you think you're labeled with from a day-to-day basis, or blacks as a whole?
I'm supposed to be the second coming of LeBron James or something. Supposed to be this stellar athlete, just because I'm tall, which is crazy. I get asked, do I play ball, by multiple people every single day, just based off my skin tone, I feel like, and my height.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the main one.
All right. Is the media responsible for these stereotypes?
They play a role, but I mean, a lot of this stuff is taught. A lot of families. I don't want to just single out white people, but a lot of them do place these stereotypes on us. But a lot of this stuff is taught to them, or stuff that parents teach to their children. It's not just all media. The media helps, I guess, enhance it and make it more broader. But a lot of this stuff is taught. Surprisingly.
Okay, good. What college do you go to?
North Carolina A&T State University.
I like it. I like it.
The illustrious.
Are you a first generation college student?
No.
Okay.
No.
Does the way society view you motivate you to do any better in your academics?
Yeah, most definitely. Because they think we can't do it. They think we can't be top-notch students, and they don't think we can go and own our own businesses or help run their businesses. They don't think we have what it takes, but we all know we do. We have some of the best establishments, the best universities, institutions. It's a lot of great black excellence around here, and I think that does motivate a lot of people to want to do better and be successful.
Okay. And lastly, do you think college will help you overcome what America expects from you, which is the stereotypes? Do you think college is a good route to go to overcome them stereotypes?
I mean, college now is kind of common for us. I would say a lot of blacks are starting to attend college. I mean, we have our own universities and stuff, so I mean, I don't think it's gonna help us overcome the stereotypes, but in a sense, it kind of gets us out there where we're working and we're networking with people and so forth. So yeah, it helps us make strides, but I don't think it's gonna completely just diminish all the stereotypes and whatnot. I don't think that stuff will ever go away, honestly.
All right. And your name is?
Jalen Pender.
Jalen Pender from A&T. Thank you, bro.
Senior.
Hey, graduation.
Yes, sir.
Nate. Does inequalities amongst blacks still exist in America today? And if yes, why does it still exist?
I do believe that inequalities does still exist in America for African Americans, mainly because of, I think it goes back to education. I think where we have increased our numbers of African Americans who pursue post-high school degrees and continue on, we still don't have enough. And because of lack of knowledge and of education, then we will not be considered as equals in corporate America.
Okay.
So until that happens, then we're going to see a high level of inequality.
Gotcha. What stereotypes does society label you with, or blacks as a whole?
Well, being the double minority, meaning I'm African American and also female, a lot of times I think they look at us, African American women, as just being women who are only good to be the so-called, we're good for the kitchen, and to have babies. They never look at what we can bring to the table. We still have that mentality that it's all about what the man can do in the household, and women are not considered as equals. So if you go back and you look at what Title IX did, which was supposed to bring a lot of equality for us, I think we have not progressed as much as we should have.
Okay, gotcha. Is the media responsible for the stereotypes blacks suffer from?
Yes. We see it in current times, just what happened in the news this past week with the gentleman who had went up and killed that man in Cleveland, I believe. The media is so quick to put the spotlight on what we did and how we did it, when it's in a negative aspect, versus you don't see the cameras at, for instance, the high school where you graduated from. We didn't see the cameras there talking about 100% graduation rate.
And what school was that?
The Middle College of A&T.
There we go.
Yes, the only all-male high school in North Carolina.
There we go.
Quick look.
Okay. What university did you go to?
I attended Appalachian State. Not only did I go there, but I graduated from there.
Okay. Are you a first generation student?
I am not.
Okay. Okay, did society motivate you to go to college, and do you feel like college is a good way to overcome them stereotypes?
Yes. Society and / the community where I grew up in, I wouldn't call it the hood, but it was a neighborhood where a lot of people didn't go to college. But for the ones of us who did, my neighborhood always backed me and supported me. And it was like a big thing when we would come home for our breaks. So it was celebrated. And I think that's one of the problems today, that we don't celebrate it enough when our young people go away to school.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And your name one more time?
Kimberly Williams.
Kimberly Williams from A&T Middle College.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Does inequalities amongst blacks still exist in America today? And if yes, why does it still exist?
Yes, I do feel like inequality still does exist, especially when it comes to African Americans. And some of that I feel like is because of our political involvement. A lot of people on the other side, or the ultra-right, will not allow us to be who we are because we support mainly the Democrats or liberal side of thinking. And so because of that, those with the power and the money tend to try to hold us back as much as they can because of the numbers. And so because of that, I feel like we are still experiencing insecurities and racism, institutionalized racism, so that we cannot progress as a people. I see it in the political arenas, as well as how they distribute monies into cities and towns. You're paying the taxes, but the taxes are benefiting the more wealthy side of town and not your poorer communities. And I think that's strategically designed to keep us down.
Okay, good. What stereotypes does society label you with, or blacks as a whole?
All right. As a black man, we are labeled as being just the breadwinner or the beast of burden, not so much for our intelligence, but for our strength. When it comes to jobs, they tend to keep us in the factory. No one is trying to push us toward academics. Why you want to go to school? You can use that strength somewhere else to help build this company. And so those stereotypes are out there that we don't want to be intelligent. We don't want to be smart. We just want to be able to make a dollar and do something crazy, as opposed to being, somebody that can work in government or work in a white collar society.
Okay. Is the media responsible for these stereotypes?
I feel the media has played a great part in it, in that we have allowed them to portray us as being just party animals, or just party people, and no one is really seeing us in a positive light, because we have played into that stereotype ourselves, and they just kind of have started making money off of it. And once they started getting rich off of those stereotypes, they're not trying to change it. So I think we both have played into it, but the media has taken it a step further because they see it being lucrative.
Okay, gotcha. What college or university did you go to?
the greatest one in the country, North Carolina A&T State University.
Yes, sir. Take you pride.
Yeah, and I attend and I graduated twice.
Okay. Are you a first generation student?
I am a first generation college student. Yes, I am.
Great. Does the way society view blacks motivate you to break the barrier?
Well, I'm motivated, yes, because of the community I was brought up in as well. I was brought up in a community where education was held in high regards, and those persons that could go were definitely celebrated in our community. I grew up around a lot of World War II veterans, and so that generation tended to be really excited about going to school. I am seeing a difference in the demographics now because you got younger parents, younger grandparents, and so they don't have the same value system in some regards as those people that were from the World War II crowd. I was motivated because of the older generation that kind of was like passing that baton to that next crew. So yes, I've been quite motivated to do what I've done because of that community.
All right. Do you think college is a good outlet to escape the stereotypes?
It is. It's a very good outlet because it keeps you focused on something other than the norm of dancing and partying and all that kind of thing. Going to college kind of gives you a focus on what you want to do with your life to be productive and not just becoming a statistic.
All right, thank you. And you are?
Corey Terrain, and I'm a teacher here at the A&T Middle College.
All right, A&T Middle College. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.